Hip-hop is at a crossroads. For decades, it was the voice of the streets, raw, poetic, rebellious. But in recent years, fans have debated whether the genre has lost its edge. Some say it's been diluted by trends and streaming algorithms. Others believe it's just evolving. But deep beneath the noise, a new generation of artists is rising. Young rappers who carry both the hunger and the authenticity that first made hip-hop a cultural movement. Let's check out the 5 rising rappers who are leading that charge. 5. Lexa Gates, the soul of the new generation, Queens, New York. If you've been feeling like mainstream rap lost its emotion, Lexa Gates is your cure. Hailing from Queens, New York, one of hip-hop's original birthplaces, she blends smooth melodies with confessional storytelling, creating a sound that feels like a diary set to rhythm. Lexa grew up surrounded by music. Her mother sang in a local church choir, and Lexa often snuck into her uncle's basement studio to record vocals as a teen. By 16, she was uploading moody, lo-fi tracks online that quickly caught the attention of listeners craving authenticity. Her breakthrough came with her 2024 project, Elite Vessel, an introspective mix of R&B and conscious rap. But it wasn't just her sound that turned heads. To promote the album, she locked herself inside a glass box in downtown Manhattan for 10 hours, symbolizing how fame and vulnerability coexist in the modern era. That performance art stunt made headlines, but her message made history. Lexa isn't interested in being a celebrity. She's building an identity around honesty, mental health, and resilience. Her lyrics cut deep. I'm still learning how to love myself in front of a crowd that wants me perfect. If hip-hop is going to reconnect with emotion and introspection, Lexa Gates is one of the few capable of leading that renaissance. 4. AzChike, the West Coast's next chapter, Los Angeles, California. Every few years, a new voice emerges from Los Angeles that reshapes the sound of the city. AzChike might be that voice. His energy is unpredictable, part party anthem, part philosophical reflection, the kind of artist who can make you nod your head and think at the same time. AzChike first gained attention for his magnetic stage presence and quick-tongue delivery. His early tracks combined street realism with humor and wordplay, earning him comparisons to artists like Kendrick Lamar and Schoolboy Q. But what separates him from his peers is his versatility. He's just as comfortable on a grimy, bass-heavy beat as he is on a stripped-down melodic track. That flexibility has made him one of the most promising rappers to emerge from the new West Coast scene. While mainstream hip-hop leans heavily on algorithm-friendly repetition, AzChike's music feels alive. It's unpredictable. One moment he's rapping about street survival, the next he's questioning fame, loyalty, and mortality. The West has always been a key chapter in hip-hop's story, and if it's due for a new era, AzChike is ready to write it. 3. Nino Paid, the voice of pain and progress, DMV. In a time when rap often celebrates excess, Nino Paid stands out for his honesty. Coming from the DMV area, DC, Maryland, Virginia, he represents a wave of rappers turning trauma into testimony. Nino's upbringing wasn't easy. Foster care, homelessness, and brushes with the law shaped his early years. But instead of glorifying struggle, he channels it into reflection. His 2024 album, Can't Go Back, told stories of survival, love, and redemption through haunting production and heartfelt lyricism. Then came his follow-up, Love Me As I Am, a personal masterpiece about self-acceptance in the face of brokenness. The way Nino writes about pain feels less like confession and more like therapy. He doesn't posture, he doesn't pretend, he simply tells the truth and it resonates. Tracks like Empty Pockets and Glass House capture that raw emotional weight. You can feel his hunger, not for fame, but for peace. And that's why fans have connected so deeply. He represents the everyman, the one trying to rise above his past without losing himself. If hip-hop's next revival is about returning to purpose, to using music as medicine, Nino Paid might be one of its key voices. 2. Bandz, the young prodigy from Chicago. At just 16, Bandz has already made headlines for being one of the youngest and boldest voices in the Chicago drill scene. But don't let her age fool you. Her confidence and lyrical skill sound like they've been sharpened over decades. Bandz grew up surrounded by the chaos that often defines Chicago's South Side. But instead of becoming another product of that environment, she flipped it into inspiration. Her debut mixtape, Estrella, dropped in 2024 and immediately went viral. Fans were drawn not just to her catchy flows, but to her charisma. Her tracks like Yay Yay and Too Cool show her versatility. Aggressive one moment, playful the next. She's got the kind of presence that makes the mic sound too small for her personality. What makes Bandz unique is her awareness. She understands that she's not just making music. She's representing a generation. She's vocal about mental health, women's empowerment, and breaking stereotypes. And in a genre where image often overshadows message, she's managed to balance both. Bandz is the future, not because she's the youngest, but because she's fearless enough to say what others won't. 1. BabyChiefDoit, the new face of drill and discipline, Chicago, Illinois. The #1 spot goes to BabyChiefDoit, a name that's quickly becoming impossible to ignore. Born and raised in Chicago, BabyChiefDoit is more than another drill rapper. He's the movement's evolution. He's taken the hard-edged beats and street energy of drill and infused them with melody, introspection, and storytelling. His breakout single, Went West, dominated TikTok and climbed the charts, but beneath the viral success lies real craftsmanship. BabyChiefDoit's music is cinematic. He paints vivid pictures, nights on the block, dreams of escape, the weight of survival. He's part poet, part reporter, capturing the rhythm of a city that refuses to be defined by tragedy alone. What separates him from other drill rappers is his focus. He's strategic, business-minded, and intentional about his growth. He's been spotted mentoring younger artists, designing his own merch, and working on community initiatives back home. That discipline, rare in artists his age, makes him more than just a rapper. It makes him a leader. If hip-hop's future is about reclaiming authenticity, innovation, and ambition, BabyChiefDoit isn't just part of it. He's setting the tone. Hip-hop doesn't need saving. It needs remembering. Remembering why it mattered, why it changed lives, and why it still can. These 5 artists remind us that rap isn't just a genre. It's a heartbeat, a pulse that adapts, grows, and reflects the world around it. So if you're tired of formulaic hits and predictable trends, start looking in their direction. Because hip-hop's next revolution won't start in boardrooms or labels. It'll start in basement studios, on late-night live streams, and in the hearts of young creators who still believe words can change lives. Lexa Gates, AzChike, Nino Paid, Bandz, BabyChiefDoit. They're not waiting for permission. They're writing the next chapter of hip-hop right now. If you believe the culture deserves a comeback, hit like, drop a comment, and subscribe, because these are the names you'll be hearing everywhere soon. And when they do take over, you'll be able to say you saw it coming first.